Life is pretty weird, and so is the internet. In this day and age, anyone can contribute with anything they can bring to the table, even people that society often dismisses. Now, as much as I want to keep up the formal and thought out narration, I can't, because everything about this case strikes me as weird, yet it really is not. We've seen the phenomenon of lolcows before, such as Christian or King Cobra, for example, which, if you're not familiar with, lolcows are eccentric individuals that are ridiculed and documented on the internet. Now, Ashley doesn't qualify as one, but she has a strong following, surprisingly enough, and to be frank, her situation is tragic and kinda sad.
This is my friend Thomas. This is my friend Thomas. He was homeless with me under the bridge, and I showed him. He verified where I live so that way nobody hurts me. And he.
Let's rewind. Before the nonsensical shouts and the dog strap outfit. Yes, I'm not making this up. Ashley Raquel Hatcher is a meth head residing somewhere in Kansas. If you search her name on YouTube, the many videos of her spewing nonsense and singing will appear. Although I can see how they can be amusing, since at least two channels have compilations dedicated to her and praise her, sort of. They are like character tribute videos, but with a real person that is suffering. You'll notice that all these repetitive videos have been uploaded by multiple channels that belong to her, or well, used to. The oldest channel is Dragonfly Raquel, a relic of the past. At first, I didn't think at all that this could be her, but the last few uploads confirmed that this used to be Ashley. There's also a second abandoned channel dedicated to her dogs. In both channels, the videos are pretty ordinary for the most part, but I'll get to the point. In the last video in her main channel, she gives away her contact info and begs for help, food, clothing, anything for her and her family. Her significant other was imprisoned for reasons unknown, and although it's very likely that she was using substances at the time, they weren't strong and her addiction didn't take hold of her yet. As her life was getting more and more difficult, it is clear she started abusing substances. The multiple trips and her dependence on meth deteriorated her mental health. But the nail in the coffin, the turning point if you will, was a car crash, leaving her permanently damaged. With her world shattered and mind fractured beyond repair, her behavior transformed into what you see today. The many videos of Ashley Hatcher hanging out with her friends, going on nonsensical rants about her life and her family, shouting at police officers, singing, failing to appear at the courtroom, thinking that the world is out to get her. In multiple videos, she mentions her husband and son. Her relationship with her family seems beyond salvageable. She brings up in multiple titles that she told her son to stop living, if you catch my drift. That's Ashley Hatcher for you. Another person that lives a tragic life, documenting it as much as she can, amassing a very weird and oddly loyal following that cares for her, in either a sympathetic, normal way, or similarly to how someone admires a celebrity. I am not going to judge Urine Stash. He does say that they like interesting people, and bootywart admits that they are at the bottom of YouTube, so self-awareness is a good thing, I guess. Can't say much. People say that life has multiple paths, but I believe that they aren't pathways per se, but bridges. And some bridges can be burned off, leading you to a destination with no way of going back. So be careful with drugs and anything you can get addicted to, really. Watch out for your fellow men.